what's going on. So what I'm going to be doing is songs that were turned down by artists. I'm going to be revisiting this and going to make this a part of the request because this is something that I enjoy. I love music a lot. And it's interesting when I hear the interpretation, I hear the vocals, I can almost hear what it would have sounded like if someone had done it. So this is what we're going to do. And the first one I'm going to do is going to be Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. Originally, the song was offered to Toto and to Corey Hart. Now, when you say Toto, if you use their vocal interpretation from Africa and Rosanna, which especially the rhythmic part of Rosanna and the melody, the groove, I could see Kenny Loggins doing that in parts of Africa. So from a vocal perspective, I can hear him in there. That's about that. In the rhythmic groove that they start off with the early part of their career, I could. The rhythmic part. Danger Zone, though, for Toto, though, would have sounded kind of a bit out of place because they didn't quite. They did session work where the guitars were loud and bombastic, but their musicality wasn't like that per se. So I don't know if that would have necessarily worked with what they were doing in their groove. I don't know. So in hindsight, I think that's the first one where I say, no, that wouldn't have probably have not hit. I think that's a fun game when you find out the originally sung and then you hear about artists and then you think, oh, okay, that was who that song was geared towards. Okay, interesting. But Toto, no, I don't think Toto's style would necessarily work with that. I just don't think it would have. Next up was Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. Now that was a catchy song, and I liked it. Even though he jacked, I can't think of this. Oh yeah, "Sweet Dreams Are Made of This." That's what it was. My brain be working on that music, them chord progressions and that synth bass and that synth groove, because I remember all that stuff like yesterday. And sound alikes were very common. It would have done wonders for Corey Hart to have had another hit that would have been a big hit, because he had all the makings of a one-hit wonder, which he pretty much was, and he was a third-tier act. But Sunglasses at Night was catchy. His vocals and the tone, it worked for that particular thing. It wasn't anything distinctive, but it worked for that thing. But let's just say Georgia Moroder, and I got another one I'm going to do with Georgia Moroder, co-wrote this.